Alright, and welcome back, guys, to another video. So this is a topic that I've always been interested in, and it's about motivation and why I'm a firm believer that motivation always should be coming from within. Look, guys, I've been to a lot of seminars. I watch a lot of videos, motivational videos. Look, I love watching motivation videos or podcasts. It does inspire, right? Same thing going to a boot camp seminar, right? You get that kind of boost of adrenaline, motivational speakers. Usually it's positivity, right? So you feel good and everyone's kind of like hyped around. I've never been to one, but for example, take a look at Tony Robbins' seminars. Everyone's like jumping up and down, everyone's feeling good. I know that feeling, guys, but there's always then what happens afterwards. That's the question. Or you watch a 3-minute motivational YouTube video. What happens afterwards is what you do with that information. And from what I've seen, especially when people that I helped give advice that I taught, is, in that moment they listen to you and then, plan of action, yeah. But then actions always speak louder than words when they, after the next day, the next week, when they go back home, whatever, then they kind of fall back into same old habits. And then they wonder why nothing's changed. And this is why I always tell people, and if you're watching this video, I'm telling you that yes, there's nothing wrong with watching motivational videos, taking courses, seminars, going to see a speaker, but actually listen, and if you resonate, implement the advice. And then I'm just telling you, you're going to get motivated for that day, maybe the next day, next few days, but it is going to wear off at some point. So that's why if you really want it, it needs to come from within. There's tons of examples. If you want to change your dating life, yes, you can get help, and then it's to a certain point, but at the end of the day, when the rubber meets the road, you're going to have to continue with the learning, continue putting yourself out there, especially when you feel like it. Same thing if you're trying to start a business or a YouTube channel, because I see this a ton, guys. Like a lot of guys, maybe they start a YouTube channel or they start their own business. Look, tell them this, and this, and then you need to continue. You need to be disciplined. You need to stick to a schedule. After 1 week, nothing, right? That's just on the extreme end. Maybe a few weeks, but again, that's common. And that's why you need to have that motivation. You need to really want it. Look, when I was building, for example, my YouTube channel, I watched others. I watched, what to do, what to look out for. And then when I actually did it, I wasn't getting any results, and I could have easily just quit. But I really wanted to create a YouTube channel. I really think that I have some good information. I just like to share stuff, right? And I was doing it consistently. I was getting a little bit better. It took maybe a couple years for any traction to come along. 2 years is a long time, guys. I'm not saying that it's going to take you 2 years. It maybe it take longer, but you need to stick at it and continue to get better. But that motivation was from within. Years ago, I went to a real estate seminar. It was one of Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad real estate seminars. Say what you want about it, but I actually got some information. And again, everyone's all feeling good, blah, blah, blah. I can bet you that 99% of those idiots that went to that seminar, they did nothing with that information. However, myself, it was a lot of information over over a weekend period. So I went over all the notes, I went over all the information that they gave me, and I studied it for, the months ahead. And then that year, December of that year was my first ever real estate purchase, because, I invested a lot of money. I invested my time, obviously. I forgot how much the program was. It wasn't cheap. It was probably like $300-400, at least for me at the time. So I was invested. I really wanted to learn it. And, these guys were professionals, right? Obviously, they're trying to upsell me. That's the point of these seminars. They try to upsell you to something bigger. I'm like, no, I'm good. They can be a little bit pushy, but just say no if you don't want to. That's fine. That's their business. I'm just advising any one of you who ever goes to these seminars, whether it's real estate or something, they're always going to try to upsell you. So be wary about that. But anyways, the information was vital. Some of it didn't pertain to my situation, but it was still good to know. But my motivation was, there's a reason why I'm studying this. Because I actually want to take action. So I studied, and then when the opportunity came, boom, I capitalized on it. And ever since then, I've been doing that same process. So that was real estate. Same thing for my other entrepreneurship ventures. Right now, I'm learning about stock trade because some of my family, they heavily do it. They love it. I see the opportunity, but I also like the theory behind it. I find it fascinating. So I'm spending anywhere from 2 to 4 or 5 hours per day studying this. And I really want to, take in the information. That motivation is there. And also, I like to add one thing, guys. You can get motivated by the end result of something, if that motivates you, whether it's going to make you good business, a lot of money. But I'm telling you, if that's the only thing, you're not going to stick to it because that passion's not there. So, for example, if you want to become a doctor, you're not going to succeed if all you're thinking about is the end result, because you're not going to put in the hours. Because the only way that you're willing to put in the hours into something is if you actually really enjoy it. I'm a firm believer in that. You ask any professional athlete, they spent hours of practicing, but they didn't view it as practice. They viewed it as love, and they just naturally got better. They put in all those hours. Same thing. Yeah, you have outliers. I'm not going to lie, but like a lot of the doctors, they became doctors because they genuinely loved helping people. They wanted to, make this like their life mission. That's kind of like their purpose, their calling. So that's how they're able to spend all the hours, the years going to school. So this motivation, you also maybe have to tie it into what you actually want to do with the rest of your life, or want to do with the majority of your time. And again, it needs to come from within. So you can watch this video, my other videos, or any other videos. Yeah, get motivated, boom. But I'm telling you, after it wears off, if you're actually, again, actions over words, if you actually are serious about it, then you're going to find that motivation. So for example, I just got done at the gym. I was feeling okay, but I still went to the gym, and I was motivated enough. No excuses. And now I feel even better for the rest of the day of what I'm going to accomplish. So hopefully, guys, you found this video of some value. It's not to discourage. I'm just telling you the reality, right? It's not going to be rah-rah. This is the reality. So with that, guys, if you have any questions, you can book a call with me. First link in the description. And as always, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. And once again, thanks for watching the video, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.